Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Dear brothers, in our Refutation series, today we are going to see about Ikhwān al-Muslimīn and their deviations. Imām Ḥasan al-Bannā, he is the founder of Muslim Brotherhood, Ikhwān al-Muslimīn. May Allah forgive his sins and grant him Jannah. The first mistake is use of political ideological structures, that is a party model. What he did is founded a disciplined national-wide political organization to achieve the social and political reform. The critique is Salafis emphasize dawah through knowledge, purification and sunnah, not party structures model on political ideologies. Activism in the Salafi mold is individual and scholarly, not centralized partisan politics. The second mistake is ends justify the means, pragmatism and political flexibility. What he did is employed experiment policies like forming alliances, establishing secret military wings, and pushing both violent and non-violent tactics when convenient. The athari critique is Salafi methodology demands consistent adherence to Sharia means regardless of desired ends. Taqiyya like flexibility with modern methodology undermines Sharia credibility. The third mistake is pan-Islamic inclusivism over the creedal purity. What he did is urged Muslims of all sects, including the Shia, to unite on the fundamentals, downplaying theological differences. The athari critique is this violates the principle of wala wal bara, affirming loyalty and disavowal. Unity must not compromise Aqidah. Creed purity is non-negotiable. The fourth mistake of him is reliance on modern ideological thought. What he did is cited secular thinkers, Descartes, Spencer, developed economical and social frameworks rooted in the modern ideology. The athari critique is mixing the Islamic dawah with Western political theory, dilutes scriptural foundations. Sharia governance must derive strictly from the Quran and Sunnah, not the secular schemes. The fifth mistake is fusion of the Sufi elements with reform. What he did is, though rejecting formal tariqas, he later promoted a reformed Sufism, focusing on the spiritual centers while opposing the institutional tariqas. The refutation for this is even non-institutional Sufi spiritualism adds unwarranted religious practices into the dawah. True reform sticks to the direct textualism, avoiding the spiritual constructions. The sixth mistake is focus on the social justice over the spiritual purification. What he did is prioritize social welfare, education, health, land reform, often overrooted spiritual reform. The refutation is Islam mandates starting with the tawheed and purification of creed, then knowledge, and then only social reform. Reversing this hierarchy risks the building on weak foundational belief. While Imām Ḥasan al-Bannā contributed to the Muslim social consciousness and anti-colonial activism, his methodology diverges significantly from the athari Salafi ideals, which prioritize the dawah grounded in tawheed and sunnah, individual scholarly awakening over collective politics, adherence to the scriptural methodology untainted by ideological mixing or innovations.